Hello. So in the last video we have done this. We have done with the posting the new recruiter profile. Now we'll be trying to complete this, getting the profile that's created. So the recruiter can view his profile if provided the user ID. Let's open the routes sideways. Recruiter routes. Router dot post. Sorry, dot get profile router profile. Open this. Yeah, I need to export this, comma recruiter profile. It's done. We need to write the code now. So let's start with getting the user ID. Const user ID equal to request dot user ID. So wait. Yeah, no worries. So let's const recruiter. Wait, recruiter dot dot find one of sorry, okay, user ID as user ID. Great. Um, let's console log this. Log of recruiter and also send a response. Uh, okay, we need to use the try catch block first. Try, paste this code, put the indentation. Okay, rest dot status of 200. We believe it's successful. Um, dot JSON of message no. Um, let's write it as profile recruiter. Great. Uh, okay, but let's first check if the user ID is a valid user ID or not. So we need to import mongoose again. Let's import mongoose. Const mongoose require mongoose. So what this does is mongoose has a function that allows you to check if the user ID is a valid user ID or not, valid MongoDB ID or not. So let's try checking that. Mong const is valid ID. Sorry, is valid user ID equal to mongoose dot is valid object ID of user ID. So this should get executed only when it's checked if is valid user ID. Yeah. So if it's true, then execute this. That would be the flow of the code. Put it this way. Great. If it's not, then okay, let's write it inside rather than outside. So if it's false, true becomes false. If you put the exclamatory mark. Um, so let's cut this code, put it outside. Okay. So we are checking for the false case. So if it's false, then what should we do? Uh, we should send something like return rest dot status of 400. Sorry, you can send 404 not found error JSON, saying it as message invalid object ID, or we can say something like invalid user ID. We don't generally need to check this because the user ID is straight up coming from the JSON web token, as we are using a user middleware just like we have used while posting. We need to put it on the top. So the flow of this code would be like put the user middleware here first. So this gets so first it checks if there's a token available or not. Then it decodes the token. It verifies it has some user ID field or not. If it has the user ID field, then the control passes to the recruiter profile. So great. We need to write the catch block here. Catch of key. message res dot status of 500 dot json mm, message no, we can put the error e dot message that does the work that we need. Let's try getting this profile. So let's open the Postman. First, let's open the MongoDB. Let's open the Atlas. Connect. It connects. Great. Let's open Postman. So hello. Open the Postman. Recruiter profile creation. Okay. In recruiter, we need another route. So let's put the plus. Sorry, we should put the plus here. Plus get. Let's rename this. Let's I write something like a recruiter profile. Uh, or recruiter profile fetching. Great. Let's use the same URL. So we have written the same URL for both those. We need to put some other thing. Authorization. Let's copy this. Headers. Paste along with the token. We need to copy the token too. Copy the whole copy. When it paste, save it, close all the routes. Don't save. Close. Yeah, let's start the server. Clear, clear, node server.js. Mm, let's wait a second. We got an error. So, argument handler must be a function. Okay, we didn't import it correctly. Comma recruiter profile. I hope that does the work. Clear. Run again. Start the server. Server started. The database connection is successful. Let's try sending a request. Send. We got the profile. Yeah. Rahul Sharma with the ID, user ID, name of the company URL, size of the company description, industry, location. We got we got the whole profile of the user. Um, so that's great. Superb, I would say. Yeah, it's console logging perfectly too. Let's stop this and push the code to GitHub. Add, say something like updated recruiter profile fetching. Yeah, let's push the code to GitHub. Git push origin branch version 1. Great. We have pushed the code to GitHub. Pretty much going great. Let's create more profiles for the recruiter. So let's try opening the database and check what uh, who are the users that are marked up as recruiters. So we are working on this user, this specific user. The Rahul Sharma that we have created as a recruiter is user 2, user 02. The password is hashed. The password is hashed. Is profile created is marked as true since we have created the profile. We have created the recruiter profile. All others are having false. So let's try creating the profile for user 03 example.com. Let's copy this. Let's try asking ChatGPT for some fake data. Let's create two or more profiles for the recruiters. So that would be a great understanding. After that, let's mark it as done since we have fetched the profile of the recruiter successfully. So this is done. Next, we need to create jobs. Get all the jobs that are created by this specific recruiter. Only by this recruiter. Uh, we should get the jobs that are posted only by this specific recruiter when he routes to the slash posted jobs. Slash posted jobs slash that specific ID should give the specific job that's been posted. Hmm, jobs. Great. Uh, Great. Yeah, let's create some recruiters. Let's open it. Let's use the sign-in routes. So, mm, 0102, yeah, recruiter. So, user 03 is also a recruiter. Yeah. So let's try creating that specific user's profile. So the password 345. Let's start the server again. Node server.js. Server is starting. So let's send. Yeah, we have got it. These tokens are very much important. Uh, let's try opening the recruiter profile creation. So we only need two things here again. Let's remove this token. Paste it. Um, Body. Let's try adding the new recruiter profile. This copy, open. Mm, Send recruiter profile created. Let's try refreshing this, and we need to see this is marked as true, and there should be another recruiter here. See, there is a recruiter here. We have got the user ID. Let's copy this and check in the users if it matches. Users, let's refresh this. Yeah, it's marked as true. See, let's search, find, wait, Control F, paste it. See, this ID is being stored here as the user ID, and we have a recruiter ID with slash ID. So we have got officially two recruiters. One is Rahul Sharma, another two is Aniket Verma. So let's try creating more recruiters. First, let's try signing in the users that are marked up as recruiters. Applicant, applicant, applicant. Yeah, we have got one more recruiter. Copy this, copy, open postman, um, visit this sign in. This says 8, paste. Uh, let's write it as 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Let's send this. Yeah, again, it's created. Great. Copy. Move to this recruiter profile creation. Headers. Mm, let's try. Let's try sending this same data again. See, it's we have got officially an bug that is allowing us to create the same name. Hmm. Yeah, we cannot call it as a bug because there is a unique user ID that's been sent every time. Uh, but let's refresh this recruiters. Refresh. See, we have got two Aniket Vermas with the same description. Uh, we need to check it in some other way. Let's delete it. Let's copy this dummy data from here. Copy, paste, remove this user ID, place, find, send, created. Try refreshing this. Recruiters. Priya Mehta is created. Let's go to the users. Yeah, user 8 is a recruiter. Let's refresh. Yeah, it's marked as true because the profile is created in the recruiters. So it obviously should be marked as true. Let's try with this user 9. Copy, paste. Wait a second. Sign in. User 9, 9, 10, 11. Send. Copy the token again. Repeat the process. First copy the token. Next, open this recruiter profile creation. Open the headers. Remove this. Paste. Open the body. Copy this. Let's remove this. Send. Yeah, it's created. Let's try sending it again. See, here we are able to create two recruiters with with the same user ID. Let's try refreshing it. See, we have got Sneha here 2 times with the same user ID. Might have a different recruiter ID, but we have got Sneha with 2 times with the same object ID. Let's delete it. Let's try handling this bug. Let's open this. Control C, stopping this server. Recruiter controllers. Yeah. So first checking if the credentials are valid. Um, if it's a success, then there comes the user ID. First, we need to check the recruiters collection if there exists a recruiter with the same user ID. Const recruiter already exists. So we validate if the recruiter exists or not using the user ID rather than the names, because two persons can have the same name along with the initial, but no two persons can have the same user ID. That's the logic, I would say. So let's write await recruiter dot find by ID of user ID. Yeah. So check if a recruiter already exists. If it's true, then say something like return res dot status. We use the return so that the control does not pass on to the next outside the if condition. Whenever we use the return, anything that's written below the return will not be executed. So let's write return status of 409. Let's make it as a conflict response saying JSON message saying uh, a recruiter cannot be created. Recruiter already exists. A recruiter already exists. So great. It's saved. Let's start the server and check if this works just like we expected or not. wait dot uh, node server.js server started at port 3000, database connection successful. Let's try doing the thing that we have done before. So using the same authorization token that has the same user ID that is already existing in the database. Send. Oh, it's created. Uh, let's console log this. Check the error. Sol.log recruiter already exists. Uh, cut this. Again, start the server. Send. Okay. Let's see what's logged. Okay. So null. So if we go here and check uh, is null true or false in JavaScript, it says is considered falsy. See, so if it returns null, okay, it shouldn't actually return null. Find by ID. It says it hasn't found anyone with that same user ID. That shouldn't be the scenario. Let's start the server again. Find by ID. We have put the ID. Send. Yeah, user ID slash cannot. Um, yeah, we have got some validation error, I guess. Let's use find one. Start again. Server.js. Um, send it. Say recruiter cannot be created. Recruiter already exists. Let's delete the recruiters that has been created with that same name before. Remove Sneha 2 times. Yeah, 2 times. See here both these user IDs are same. So let's delete these. Delete. Yeah. Now if we try to create um, with that same JWT token, if we try to create any other user with that same JWT token, it returns this error saying recruiter profile cannot be created, recruiter already exists. Send it again. Let's check it. Yeah, we cannot create. So let's have this response saying, something like recruiter already exists with this specific ID. Conflict response. Recruiter already exists with this user ID. Yeah, better. Let's save this as a successful response. Successful response. Save successful profile fetching. Successful recruiter profile fetching. Successful recruiter profile fetching. Yep. So this documentation is very much important, as we know, uh, even for further checking of all the routes, it would be much helpful. Don't save, don't save, close, close, close. Great. Now we have handled a bug. So that bug is using the same JWT token to create multiple recruiters. So we have handled that bug efficiently, I would say. So only one recruiter can be created with that one specific ID. We have handled that specific scenario. So let's stop the server, push the code again. We have made some changes. Add a recruiter profile creation security improved improved. Yeah, git push origin branch version 1. It's pushed. We have pushed the code 2 times. Let's check if it got updated. Refresh. It's refreshed. Go to the bottom. Oh, great. 2 contributions today. Open this. Yeah, we need to update these pins. Let's update. Recipe finder with rich library. Let's put higher flow. Save pins. Push this here. Blog API, higher flow API. We can create that specific description that looks something like this. Let's do it later. For now, so 210 contributions, fine. Let's open the code and check if it got updated or not. Mm, Controllers, C, where out? Okay. What the hell? Yeah, this is all the code. Here we have handled by checking if the recruiter already exists. Basically, if it's true, then this gets executed just like we have said. Great. We have done with these both. Let's try building this specific route. Recruiter slash for creation of jobs. Uh, so jobs, job schema, job location. So here we need that recruiter ID that we have showed. So whenever we create a recruiter, there's a response. Let me show it. See this token? This token usually holds that specific recruiter ID that is used to create the jobs. We need to place that specific recruiter ID every time um, while we create a job. So it's easy to track which recruiter have created that job. So again, these recruiter IDs are unique, so it can be easily tracked. Saying that, okay, this recruiter have created this job. So this relationship between these admins, users, again with the recruiter, applicant to application relationship, and recruiter to jobs relationship. These must be handled very good. Only then the application wouldn't break. So get all applications. Okay. Uh, let's start. Let's start with this job creation. Let's do with this recruiter slash. Okay, thanks for viewing this today's stream. The stream would be ending in 10 minutes. Tomorrow I'll be building uh, the jobs that can be created by recruiters. So the reason for stopping this stream today early is I have got one specific doubt related to on how the recruiter ID can be stored while creating the jobs. So that so the token is sent when the profile is created. So how can this token be sent every time? So wait, I'll try to explain it in a much better way. So here, if you see, there is slash profile slash user middleware. This is general way of checking if the user is signed in or not. We get the JWT token, we check if there is a user ID. But the problem with for using this same logic for the recruiter is we are getting the token while creation of this profile. That's great. The profile is created. Sorry, the ID is created. But where can we check this specific uh, recruiter ID or recruiter JWT. That's one dot I have got. Uh, I'll write it down post. So the route is just slash user middleware. I have got uh, on what to do to check. Just use the recruiter profile middleware. Yeah. So const. I'll be ending the stream later, at least at 9:45. I'll be trying to code for the next 9 minutes, and then there would be displayed. The stream ending soon will be displayed later on. Require JSON web token. Okay. What more do we need? Const. Um, let's try checking the user of middleware. We have used env2. Let's write that to const env require dot env env dot config of path. Use the path as dot env. Okay. Const recruiter middleware. Use the async request response. Uh, try const again token request dot headers dot authorization. Let's check this. Where is the user auth middleware? Yeah, request dot headers dot authorization. Yeah, let's try using the same again. We need to put the next so that the control can be passed to the next function that has been written in the routes side by side. So let's if token equal to undefined or token dot length, sorry, or this is not Python, we should put or like this, uh, 0, then we need to send return rest dot status control Z status of send a 404 saying the authorization header is missing message. Let's wait. Let's copy this, paste. Great. We need to do the same things again. Yeah, we have written try catch blocks this way. Let's do the same. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Yeah. Let's continue the code from tomorrow. I thought I would be coding until 8:45, but I got some other work to do. For now, let's stop here and continue tomorrow from this place. Tomorrow I'll be coding in the afternoon or the morning. Mostly afternoon I'm thinking of, but never know. Mostly the stream would be in the afternoon tomorrow. So let's push the code again. Git commit um, middlewares and routes. Push version branch version. Uh, that's it for today. The stream would be ending in 10 minutes. Have a great day again.